Hey everyone, so I'm pretty sick, so I'm going straight to bed as soon as this is shot. But there was a kind of pop-up art exhibition, I suppose you could call it, down at the town hall today, showcasing local artists and their work, and I went down to that before I went to work today. So here it is. So I'm here in the pop-up art exhibition for Christmas in Newbridge Town Hall, and look at these! Okay, it's impossible to get a good shot of them, but like, they're trees all made out of twisted wire by Mairéad James. Who is this lady here? Those are incredible. There's some unreal art over here. And then of course, Connor Lane is down here-ish with all this bog oak stuff. No wands today, but like some of the pieces are incredible. Like even sanding, he's using like 1,000 grit sandpaper and it looks like glass on this stuff. It's gorgeous. And yeah, he's a good guy. I've been chatting to him since I started making wands for Celticon. Actually, that's how I met him. These are nice. This is a nice way to kill maybe an hour before I have to go into work today. Some unreal local artists here. And like, there's talent locally that you'd never even know existed. And I'm the weirdo here because everybody else is like, oh, this picture's lovely and that picture's lovely and oh, what's this? Whereas like the guy over here, there, and because I wanted to set up my video studio, I was like, oh, these lamps are from IKEA, right? Like I wasn't even looking at the art. When I talked to Connor, it's less about, oh, this piece looks great. It's more about, what sandpaper did you use on this? Or where did you get this? Or how did you cut that? Like that lady with the twisted wire, I've done something similar to make like war games terrain when I was in college and stuff, but I never thought of like painting them with like dark colors and poppers and putting them in 3D photo frames. They look so unique and so gorgeous, and like they're €90 each. So she said she's not selling a whole lot of them here because, to be honest, I think most people here to browse, but like on her website and stuff she sells loads of them, and I can see why. They're unreal. I really love that one. Like, it's obviously the Aurora Borealis, but it makes me think of Patronuses. But it would, you know. Some of the artwork in there is insane. Those pictures I just looked at a minute ago, the one, like I said, it's the Aurora Borealis, but it just makes me think of Patronuses and stuff. But like around the side of that, there was these two other ones. It was just like Frosty Night and like Sunlight Hours or something. They were two small pieces, maybe 6 inch by 12 inch or maybe a little bit more, but they complemented each other so well. And I asked the artist, was she using like images as studies, or did she just say, well, I want to do this kind of thing and sit down until it's done? And she said, yeah, that's it. She's just sitting down and making art from her brain. And these two pictures that I couldn't do in weeks, she said those two small ones took like 45 minutes. And that's not the incredible part, because I was like, this girl looks young. I was like, are these yours? Yeah. She's 12 years old. Like, she's just gone into first year in secondary school. She doesn't even have an Instagram or Facebook for her artwork yet. This is her first exhibition. And like, these things are mind-blowing, and they're oils. And I've tried painting in oil before, and it's just dirt. It's just so dirty and it goes everywhere and doesn't do what I want it to do. Not that I'm a painter at all, but like, these are oil paintings and they look incredible by a 12-year-old. Like, she's gonna go far, and I really hope she gets obviously into art college if that's where she wants to go, and develops her craft and gets more exhibitions. And I told her, get on Instagram. People need to see this stuff. It's amazing. Like, this is on today, and then they do like a cottage market I think it's the first Saturday of every month in the town hall here in Newbridge, and it's such an eye-opener. Like, you wouldn't believe the amount of talent, like obviously the hard work and stuff, but like, you always knew that there's some artistic types around and stuff. And obviously when I was a kid, a lot of my friends would have been involved in drama and stuff, which is great to see. And there's some incredibly successful actors that I know, but seeing like people just make stuff with their hands and their imagination, like Connor Lane in there, like I said, I met him before at CelticCon. He was browsing and he saw my wands. So anytime there's one of these markets or exhibitions on or whatever, I know Connor's going to be there, and I'll just pop in and say hello. And like, it's all bog oak, so it's abstract stuff, but it is gorgeous. He was actually really nice. He offered to give me a load of birch and stuff over the summer for wands. I just never got around to getting down to them, and I didn't have the tools at the time, and now I'm working and everything. But yeah, I really hope, like, some of the artwork in here is incredible. And like, it's December now, so there probably won't be another one of these before Christmas, but I kind of hope there will be. Or even what day is today? Sunday. So the first cottage market hasn't happened yet, so hopefully some of these people will be back as well and make a ton of money, because it's not about the money, but just getting your art out there. Like, that's why with my own wands and stuff, they're not expensive. And when I was at WizardCon last year, I was looking around at some of the other stuff, and some of the wands in particular, obviously, were amazing, and some of them were less so, and were crazy expensive because they know people will pay the money. Whereas then I was looking at mine, I was like, well, they're the cheapest ones here, but they're all handcrafted, and I just, like, it was a hobby that could pay, which was nice. But to get my craft out there and to get my work out there and my art, I guess, out there, just felt nice. And to see that people like really appreciated the work I'd put in was fantastic. So in that sense alone, I hope some of the people in here make a killing today, purely because I understand the amount of time and effort that goes into this stuff, even ignoring supplies and like your baseline costs. And a lot of people at these type of things, I know myself, I can't afford to pay myself for my time if I'm making wands and stuff, because if I were to actually do that, they would cost, like, if I was to pay myself minimum wage for a wand, then it would cost so much more that unless I was a really big name or had like a significant following specifically for wands and an online store, I'd make no money. So it was more a case of, I've made these and they're all unique, do you like them? And people were snapping them up. So yeah, to see this, it's nice for a start. It's nice. It's great to see local talent, and yeah, it's nice to know that the arts are still alive, which sounds a bit pretentious, but like really it's incredible. There's no way anybody will see this video, certainly before this ends, but if you get a chance to come down to the Newbridge Cottage Market at some stage, if you're local at all, absolutely do. I've seen some incredible work and I've met some incredible people. Yeah, absolutely, and hopefully myself and Mairéad are possibly going to collaborate on something at some point. That's Mairéad James of Mairéad James Art. I'll leave a link to her Instagram down below. She makes jewellery and stuff, and I actually messaged her the other day about a piece that I would be interested in getting maybe next year, specifically for some magic, which would be nice. And she had contacted me before about the two of us working together on some kind of more unique wands and stuff, which would be fun too. So hopefully that'll all be coming in the new year. But yeah, so wherever you are, get to like local art fairs and craft shows and stuff, because I think you'll really be blown away by the stuff that's right there on your doorstep, instead of, you know, looking online and thinking, oh, that looks nice, but oh, I can't afford that, or hey, I want something and I'm going to go to Amazon. If you shop locally, it usually costs a bit more, but you're supporting your own community, you're supporting local artists. The money's not going to some giant corporation. Not that there's anything wrong with that, well, that's a different video for a different day, but like supporting your own local community, and then you get to meet the people and talk about the work. And if you want something that they don't have, you can say, hey, would it be possible to blah blah blah, and maybe get some custom work made that nobody will ever have again. So yeah, I mean, literally I've I think an hour and a half before I'm in work today, but I knew that as soon as I woke up, like I actually set my alarm earlier, despite how tired I was yesterday. I set my alarm earlier to make sure that I got up to get down here to at least have some time down at the art exhibition today. Yeah, that's enough rambling for now, but this stuff is amazing. Go and check it out wherever you are if you can. And again, if you're around the Kildare or Newbridge area, get down here once a month and just see some of the stuff that's on sale and on show. Yeah, it's really worth it. I'm gonna go back inside. Sorry about the shaky camera. I didn't bring a tripod with me because, you know, I didn't bring a tripod. Okay, I'm going back in. So that was the art exhibition and what I thought of it. I'd like to have spent more time there. I'd like to have maybe gotten some interviews or something would be an idea in future. But yeah, I hope you liked it. And as I said, like a dozen times there, if you have a chance to visit local art exhibitions or art fairs or craft fairs or whatever, I really recommend you go and do it. It's well worth your time. It's really interesting, and you see some really incredible work that you probably didn't even realize was happening, as I said, right on your doorstep. But that's it for tonight, guys. I really need to get to bed and get some lemsip into me. So until hopefully tomorrow, bye.